This is 6 News Now, here for you 24 hours a day, online at WLNS.com.
Now this morning, we're continuing to follow breaking news that we've been keeping a very close eye on in Lansing. It's near Hosmer and Kalamazoo Streets. And joining us now live from the scene, he's been there since a little after 4:30. Jorma, what can you tell us now? It still seems very, very active where you are.
Okay, Kiara, it's still a very active scene despite this taking place more than 2+ hours ago. They're doing an aerial attack still, and what you're looking at right now are firefighters spraying water down on top of what once was a warehouse. There's also another fire truck on the other side of what was once this warehouse, and then they've got another third hose on this area because every once in a while you'll see a flare up. All right, and right where I'm at, I'm on Helen Street and Southeast Street, and the warehouse would be basically in the same area where the Dicker and Dill Furniture, the Lansing Flooring Supplies, right next to the CubeSmart self-storage facility. I do not know if whether or not any of those storage facilities caught some flames or not, but those flames were really high. Take a look at this video from earlier. This is when we first started getting video with our cap cam, our Capital Cam, around the 4:30 hour. Flames were racing high above the sky, 10-15 feet in the air. Now what I'm told is this warehouse, nobody was inside. What was inside was a bunch of junk, a bunch of tires, and that's what you can still smell is kind of that junk, that rubber burnt smell. Smoke has been thick throughout the entire morning. In fact, if you go just to my right, your left, you can't really even see too far. But again, the majority of the flames have been doused. They're trying to do some mop up, and you can't really see it. Some of these firefighters got in the way. But right where this fire was taking place, there's at least 4 to 6 inches of water that has accumulated, making it basically a pond. That's how much water they've been using to kind of get this warehouse out. But no injuries were reported. Multiple fire agencies and at least 20 firefighters that I've seen since we got here about 2 hours ago. But again, things are starting to die down, but it's not over yet. Again, they have 3 different hoses trying to douse what continually being the hot spots kind of flaring up. But we're going to stay out here and we're going to try to get some more details as to what took place here at this spot. Kiara?
Looking for a different kind of lunch break? Check out the Daily Digital Debrief, weekdays at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, a little bit extra.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
All right, Drummer, we appreciate it. And as always, we'll be there live, making sure any updates that happen, we'll bring that to you both on air and also online at WLNS.com. Well, a General Motors spokesperson confirmed production will resume at GM Grand River plant after operations were halted for a week due to a parts shortage. Now, this plant is in charge of the Cadillac CT4 and 5 and the Chevrolet Camaro. Over the last 2 years, many plants have had to pause production multiple times due to shortage of parts.
Looking for a different kind of lunch break? Check out the Daily Digital Debrief, weekdays at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, a little bit extra.
Welcome back, everybody. 6 News is not only here for you on air, but also online at WLNS.com. Joining us now live in studio is 6 News digital reporter Autumn Pitcher with what's trending on the web right now. Good morning, Autumn.
Good morning, Kira. The Biden administration is now facing growing concerns from economists who fear rising inflation could spark a recession. Former Treasury Secretary Larry Summers said Americans may need to brace for a recession as early as next year. Summers says the only hope is if the Federal Reserve can find a way to raise interest rates and gently slow down business investment and consumer spending. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says the administration is actively working to combat the historic inflation, and new March inflation numbers will be out on Tuesday. In continuing with inflation, the price of wine may go up soon as bottles are now more expensive to make. The cost of glass bottles in the U.S. has risen by as much as 20%. Global efforts to move away from Russian oil and energy amid the country's invasion of Ukraine has led to surging fuel prices, and the U.S. Energy Information Administration says the glass manufacturing industry's majority of fuel comes from natural gas. The Easter candy Peeps that pop up every year have been around now for almost 70 years. Intrigued by the snack, Emory University wanted to test the rumor that its marshmallow confections can't be destroyed. Their study tested the candy under 4 conditions, including reaction to cold and heat, solubility testing, phenol, and low-pressure environments. The university found that Peeps are not easily broken, they can take the heat, and they aren't easily dissolved.
Ew.
That can't be good for your stomach if they're not easily dissolved.
But you know what? I love them, and I'll continue eating them.
That's right.
When you
We
see a
both
Peep,
love 'em.
you already know it's not healthy for you.
We get them every single year. You and
Yeah.
I were just talking about this. Peeps
Yeah.
are our favorite.
They are my favorite. I'll never pass them up, even if they are bad for us.
That's right, that's right. My husband doesn't like them. You know, he judges me, but you know what? I don't care. They are so good, so tasty, sugary goodness.
All right, thanks, Autumn.
Of course.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
This is 6 News Now. We will begin in 60 seconds. Six News Now will begin in 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. 6 News Now will begin shortly.